Carl Dean, Dolly Parton's husband of nearly 60 years, has died. The two met outside a laundromat the day Dolly moved to Nashville when she was just 18 years old.
Dolly Parton is a name that shines in country music history. Known for her radiant personality, powerhouse vocals, and timeless hits, she's built an empire that spans decades. But beyond the glittering stage lights and signature charm, Dolly's journey was far from easy. She battled hardships, navigated industry politics, and even found herself at odds with fellow artists, including an alleged feud with Linda Ronstadt. In this video, we'll uncover the untold stories behind Dolly's rise to fame, the obstacles she faced along the way, and the truth behind the rumored tensions that shook country music. From a humble cabin in Tennessee to becoming a global icon, Dolly's story is one of resilience, ambition, and unwavering determination. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the life of one of music's most beloved legends. Dolly Parton's story begins in the heart of the Smoky Mountains, where she was born on January 19th, 1946, in Sevier County, Tennessee. Her childhood home was a small one-room cabin near the Little Pigeon River, surrounded by the rolling hills and rich traditions of Appalachian life. She was the fourth of 12 children, raised in a family that knew hardship all too well. Money was scarce, and the Partons lived without electricity or indoor plumbing, relying on her father's work as a farmer and construction laborer to get by. Despite the financial struggles, music was woven into the fabric of Dolly's upbringing. Her mother, Avie Lee, had a beautiful voice and would fill their home with old mountain ballads and church hymns, passing down a deep love for storytelling through song. Even in the toughest times, music brought joy to the Parton household, and young Dolly quickly became enchanted by the power of song. By the time she was just 6 years old, Dolly was already showcasing her talent, singing in church, and performing for anyone who would listen. Her makeshift microphone was often nothing more than a stick or a tin can, but her passion was undeniable. She dreamed of a life beyond the hills of Tennessee, where her voice could reach far beyond the mountains she called home. When she turned 8, Dolly's uncle, Bill Owens, recognized her potential and gave her a gift that would change her life: a real guitar. Up until then, she had been making music on a homemade instrument, but now, with a proper guitar in hand, she began writing her own songs, putting her heart and soul into lyrics inspired by the world around her. Music wasn't just a pastime. It was her escape, her purpose, and the key to the future she longed for. Her family, though struggling to make ends meet, never discouraged her dreams. In fact, they were some of her biggest supporters. They believed in her talent and encouraged her to pursue her ambitions, even if it meant stepping into the unknown. With their encouragement, Dolly began seeking out every opportunity to perform, eager to share her voice with a larger audience. By the early 1950s, Dolly was already making a name for herself in her small Tennessee town. She performed on local radio stations and even appeared on television programs, including The Cass Walker Show, a regional variety show that introduced many country artists to the public. These early experiences gave Dolly a taste of the stage, helping her build confidence and develop her natural charisma. Even as a child, Dolly was driven, determined, and completely focused on one goal: making music her life. While other kids played outside, she was busy crafting lyrics, perfecting melodies, and dreaming of the day she'd sing for the world. She knew that one day she would leave her humble beginnings behind and make a name for herself. But getting there wouldn't be easy. The road to success was long, filled with challenges, setbacks, and sacrifices. However, Dolly Parton was never one to back down from a dream. And with nothing but her talent, a guitar, and an unshakable belief in herself, she was ready to take her first steps toward becoming a legend. In 1964, at just 18 years old, Dolly Parton packed her belongings, grabbed her guitar, and set off for Nashville, the heart of country music. She had spent her entire childhood dreaming of this moment, and now, with nothing but raw talent and determination, she was ready to prove herself. But the path to success wasn't smooth. Like so many young artists, Dolly faced rejection after rejection. She started out as a songwriter, penning tracks for other musicians while struggling to get her own voice heard. Nashville was full of aspiring singers, and standing out was no easy task. But Dolly refused to be discouraged. She spent long hours writing songs, knocking on doors, and taking every opportunity to get in front of the right people. Her persistence paid off when she signed with Monument Records, a label that initially saw her as a pop artist. They wanted her to record mainstream music, believing her voice wasn't suited for country. But Dolly knew where she belonged. When her pop singles failed to gain traction, she finally convinced Monument to let her lean into her true country roots. In 1966, she released Dumb Blonde, a song that would change everything. Written by Curly Putman, the track quickly climbed the country charts, reaching number 24 on the Billboard Country Singles Chart. The song's message was clear. Dolly might have been blonde, but she was nobody's fool. It was the perfect introduction to her strong, independent persona, and a sign that she was here to stay. The industry took notice, and one person in particular saw something special in her: Porter Wagoner. A successful country singer and television host, Wagoner was looking for a new female singer for the Porter Wagoner Show, and he knew Dolly was the one. In 1967, she joined his show, stepping into a role that would catapult her to fame. For years, Dolly and Porter were a dynamic duo. Their duets became instant hits, and their on-screen chemistry was undeniable. Songs like "The Last Thing on My Mind" resonated with audiences, and soon, Dolly was not just Wagoner's singing partner. She was a star in her own right. But as her popularity grew, so did her desire to step out of Wagoner's shadow. By the early 1970s, she was eager to establish herself as a solo artist. Then, in 1973, she released a song that would define her career, Jolene. With its haunting melody and unforgettable lyrics, Jolene told the story of a woman begging another not to steal her man. The song's raw emotion and storytelling brilliance struck a chord with listeners, shooting straight to number 1 on the country charts. Even decades later, it remains one of the most recognizable and beloved country songs of all time. But Dolly wasn't done making history. In 1974, she wrote another masterpiece, "I Will Always Love You." The song was a farewell to Porter Wagoner, marking the end of their professional relationship. It was an emotional goodbye, but it was also a declaration of independence. She was ready to carve out her own path on her own terms. "I Will Always Love You" soared to number 1, cementing Dolly's place as one of the most powerful voices in country music. The song's heartfelt lyrics and gentle melody made it an instant classic, and years later, it would achieve even greater fame when Whitney Houston recorded her iconic version. Leaving Wagoner's show was a bold move, but it was the right one. Dolly had spent years proving herself, and now she was finally standing on her own. The world was taking notice, and Dolly Parton was just getting started. As the 1970s progressed, Dolly Parton was already a dominant force in country music. But she had bigger dreams. She wanted to reach an even wider audience. Country music was her foundation, but she had the talent and vision to expand beyond its borders. In 1977, she made a daring move that would redefine her career. She released Here You Come Again, a song with a polished, pop-influenced sound that was unlike anything she had recorded before. The risk paid off. The song shot to #1 on the country charts and broke into the Billboard Hot 100, reaching the top 10. This crossover success proved that Dolly wasn't just a country star. She was a mainstream sensation. The album of the same name became her first platinum record, solidifying her as an artist who could seamlessly blend country and pop without losing her signature charm. With her music reaching a broader audience, Dolly became a sought-after television personality. Her charisma and quick wit made her a natural on talk shows and variety programs. In 1976, she even launched her own TV show, Dolly, where she performed, interviewed guests, and showcased her many talents. Though it only lasted one season, it was another example of her ability to captivate audiences beyond just her music. But Dolly wasn't done pushing boundaries. As the 1980s arrived, she set her sights on Hollywood. Her film debut came in 1980 with 9 to 5, a comedy about 3 working women taking on their sexist boss. Starring alongside Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, Dolly brought humor, warmth, and undeniable star power to the role. But it wasn't just her acting that made an impact. The film's title song, 9 to 5, became one of the biggest hits of her career. The upbeat, empowering anthem struck a chord with audiences, topping both the country and pop charts. It earned her multiple Grammy Awards and remains one of the most recognizable songs in music history. The success of 9 to 5 proved that Dolly wasn't just a singer. She was a full-fledged entertainer. Hollywood took notice, and soon, she was starring in more films. In 1982, she led The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, a musical comedy that showcased both her acting and singing skills. The film was another box office hit, and its soundtrack, including songs like Hard Candy Christmas, became fan favorites. As her entertainment empire grew, Dolly was also thinking about her roots. She never forgot where she came from, and she wanted to give back to the place that shaped her. In 1986, she made a move that would cement her legacy outside of music and film. She opened Dollywood. Located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Dollywood was more than just a theme park. It was a tribute to the culture of the Smoky Mountains, celebrating Appalachian traditions, music, and craftsmanship. What started as a small amusement park soon expanded into one of the most popular attractions in the country, drawing millions of visitors each year. Dollywood wasn't just a business venture, it was a passion project. Dolly remained heavily involved, making frequent appearances and ensuring that the park reflected the spirit of her hometown. It became a place where fans could connect with her story, experiencing the beauty of the mountains that had inspired so much of her music. By the late 1980s, Dolly Parton had accomplished what few artists could. She had conquered country music, broken into pop, taken Hollywood by storm, and built a business empire. And yet, she was still just getting started. With her signature determination and larger-than-life personality, there were no limits to what she could achieve. In the mid-1980s, 3 of country and folk music's most celebrated voices, Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, and Emmylou Harris, came together for a project that would become legendary. The idea for a collaboration had been floating around for years, with all three artists sharing a deep love for traditional country and bluegrass. But it wasn't until 1987 that schedules finally aligned, and Trio was born. The album was a triumph. Their harmonies blended effortlessly, creating a sound that felt both nostalgic and fresh. Fans and critics alike praised the record, and it became a massive success, going multi-platinum and earning a Grammy. But while the music was beautiful, the recording process was anything but smooth. Behind the scenes, tensions brewed, and creative differences threatened to pull the project apart. One of the biggest challenges was scheduling. All three women had thriving solo careers, making it difficult to find time to work together. But beyond logistics, there were deeper frustrations at play. Dolly, known for her fast-paced work ethic and instinctive approach to recording, struggled with Linda's meticulous, perfectionist style. Linda, on the other hand, valued taking her time in the studio, fine-tuning every detail, something that clashed with Dolly's preference for a more spontaneous, organic process. At one point, Linda and Emmylou even considered moving forward without Dolly, frustrated by the delays and difficulty in coordinating their sessions. But Dolly, despite her own frustrations, was adamant. Either they recorded as a trio, or she wouldn't do it at all. The trio dynamic was essential to the project, and despite their differences, she was committed to making it work. After the success of Trio, fans eagerly anticipated a follow-up album. But the problems that had plagued the first recording only intensified. While some songs were recorded in the early 90s, the project stalled due to ongoing disagreements and timing conflicts. The delay stretched on for years, and it wasn't until 1999, over a decade after the first album, that Trio 2 was finally released. Despite the long wait and lingering tensions, Trio 2 was met with acclaim. It earned a Grammy nomination and featured some truly stunning performances. However, the experience left Dolly feeling hurt and disappointed. She had wanted to release the album at a different time, when it could be properly promoted, but circumstances forced an earlier release than she preferred. She later admitted that the process had been difficult, and that the delays had taken an emotional toll on her. Beyond their creative clashes, there were personal differences that made the collaboration even more complicated. Dolly and Linda came from very different worlds, and their social circles didn't always overlap comfortably. While Linda was deeply connected to the folk and rock scenes, often hosting gatherings filled with high-profile musicians, Dolly never quite felt at home in that environment. Dolly's guitarist, Don Roth, later explained that it wasn't a matter of snobbery. It was simply that Dolly felt out of place in big city social settings. While others saw Linda's parties as exciting opportunities to mingle with music legends, Dolly saw them as overwhelming. She often chose to skip these gatherings altogether, preferring to keep to herself rather than feeling like an outsider. Over the years, rumors of a feud between Dolly and Linda continued to circulate. But despite their creative struggles, both women maintained a level of professional respect for one another. Linda later acknowledged that working with Dolly could be challenging, but she never denied her immense talent and dedication. In turn, Dolly spoke highly of Linda's musical abilities, even if they didn't always see eye to eye. In the end, the trio albums remain a testament to what they were able to achieve together, despite their differences. Their voices created something magical, something that continues to be celebrated by fans decades later. And while their working relationship may not have always been easy, the music they made together speaks for itself. As the 1990s arrived, Dolly Parton had already cemented her status as a music and entertainment icon. But rather than slow down, she continued to evolve, reinventing herself while staying true to her roots. After spending much of the 80s exploring mainstream pop and Hollywood, she decided it was time to return to the music that shaped her, bluegrass. In 1999, she released The Grass is Blue, a critically acclaimed album that brought her back to her Appalachian influences. The project was a bold shift from the polished country pop sound of her earlier records, embracing the raw acoustic energy of traditional bluegrass. Fans and critics alike praised the album, and it won the International Bluegrass Music Association's Album of the Year award, proving that Dolly could still break new ground decades into her career. Throughout the 2000s, Dolly continued releasing music that honored her country roots while experimenting with new sounds. She wasn't just revisiting old styles, she was redefining them. In 2008, she made a major return to country with Backwoods Barbie, her first mainstream country album in nearly a decade. The album was a success, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard Country Albums chart. But Dolly's ambitions weren't just limited to music. She had long been known as a savvy businesswoman, and one of her most surprising ventures came in the world of Broadway. In 2009, she wrote the music and lyrics for 9 to 5, the musical, based on the classic 1980 film. The production earned several Tony Award nominations, further showcasing her versatility as a songwriter beyond country music. Beyond the stage and studio, Dolly was building something even bigger, her philanthropic empire. Her theme park, Dollywood, continued to grow, becoming one of the most visited attractions in the country. But she wasn't just focused on entertainment. She was using her success to give back. In 1995, she launched the Imagination Library, a literacy program that provides free books to children from birth to age 5. What started as a small initiative in her home county grew into a global movement, distributing millions of books across multiple countries. For Dolly, this project was deeply personal. She understood the power of education and wanted to ensure that every child, no matter their background, had access to the joy of reading. Her charitable work didn't stop there. Over the years, she contributed to numerous causes, from funding scholarships to supporting disaster relief efforts. In 2016, when wildfires devastated parts of Tennessee, Dolly quickly stepped in, launching the My People Fund, which provided financial assistance to families who lost their homes. Her generosity and commitment to her community only strengthened the love and admiration people had for her. Even as she focused on philanthropy, Dolly continued to reach new career milestones. In 2022, she received one of the greatest honors in music, induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Though she initially questioned whether she deserved a place in rock history, she ultimately embraced the moment, proving that her influence extended far beyond country music. Never one to back down from a challenge, she followed up the honor with a bold new project, her first full-fledged rock album, Rockstar. Released in 2023, the album featured collaborations with legends like Paul McCartney, Stevie Nicks, and Elton John. It was a testament to her boundless creativity and willingness to explore new genres, even after decades in the industry. Despite her age, Dolly Parton shows no signs of slowing down. Her music, business ventures, and philanthropy continue to impact millions. She's not just a country music legend. She's a cultural icon, a humanitarian, and an inspiration to generations of artists. From a small cabin in Tennessee to the world's biggest stages, Dolly's journey is a testament to the power of talent, determination, and staying true to oneself. Through every reinvention, every challenge, and every success.
But you are right about Porter helping me a lot. He got a little aggravated. In fact, after I left the TV show, he got so mad. There was some feuding and fussing for a few years.
What really happened behind the scenes of Dolly Parton and Porter Wagoner's iconic partnership? In this exclusive reveal, Dolly Parton uncovers the untold truths about her legendary mentor and collaborator. Discover the secrets, challenges, and heartfelt moments that defined their groundbreaking duo and shaped the future of country music. Porter Wagoner, born on August 12, 1927, in West Plains, Missouri, grew up on a farm in the Ozarks. His childhood was marked by a love for music, nurtured by singing in his church choir and listening to the Grand Ole Opry on the radio. The hardships of rural life during the Great Depression shaped his character and inspired the heartfelt themes in his music. Wagoner left school early to work in a butcher shop, where he often performed for customers. This small-town exposure led to opportunities in local radio, which became his stepping stone to larger audiences. Wagoner's early passion for country music, combined with his authentic down-home persona, quickly gained attention. His unique ability to connect with audiences through storytelling songs and poignant lyrics set him apart. By the early 1950s, he had signed his first recording contract, marking the beginning of a legendary career. His humble beginnings and determination to succeed laid the foundation for his future as one of country music's most beloved figures. Wagoner's journey from Missouri farm boy to country music legend is a testament to his talent, perseverance, and undeniable appeal. Porter Wagoner's rise to fame can be attributed to his time on Ozark Jubilee, a popular country music television program in the 1950s. The show, broadcast from Springfield, Missouri, played a pivotal role in introducing Wagoner to a national audience. His debut on the Jubilee came at a crucial moment when the popularity of country music was booming. Wagoner's unique blend of traditional country sounds, engaging stage presence, and distinctive fashion sense quickly set him apart. His regular performances on the show showcased his talent and charisma, leading to a growing fan base. Wagoner's time on the Ozark Jubilee not only boosted his visibility, but also helped him secure a contract with RCA Victor, one of the leading record labels of the time. His association with the show marked a turning point in his career, paving the way for subsequent successes, including his own television show. The Ozark Jubilee provided Wagoner with a platform to connect with audiences nationwide, solidifying his status as a rising star. This period was instrumental in shaping his future, establishing him as a central figure in the country music industry and setting the stage for a legendary career. The Porter Wagoner Show, which premiered in 1960, is one of country music's most iconic television programs. Running for an impressive 21 years, the show featured Porter Wagoner as the charismatic host, captivating audiences with his Southern charm and engaging performances. The show was known for its unique blend of music, comedy, and heartfelt storytelling, making it a staple for country music fans. Wagoner's flashy rhinestone suits, signature pompadour hairstyle, and warm personality became instantly recognizable trademarks. Each episode featured a mix of solo performances by Wagoner, duets with guest stars, and comedy sketches. Notably, the show introduced viewers to a young Dolly Parton, who joined as a regular performer in 1967, marking the beginning of a legendary partnership. The program not only showcased Wagoner's own hits, but also provided a platform for emerging artists to reach wider audiences. The Porter Wagoner Show was instrumental in popularizing country music on television, bringing the genre into living rooms across America. Its success helped Wagoner solidify his status as a country music icon influencing the format of future music variety shows and leaving a lasting legacy in the entertainment industry. Porter Wagoner and Dolly Parton formed one of the most iconic duos in country music history, leaving an indelible mark on the genre. Their partnership began in 1967, when Wagoner invited Parton to join The Porter Wagoner Show as a featured performer. This collaboration proved to be a turning point for both artists. Parton's powerful voice and songwriting talent perfectly complemented Wagoner's seasoned stage presence and storytelling style. Together they recorded numerous hit duets, including Please Don't Stop Loving Me, The Last Thing on My Mind, and Just Someone I Used to Know. Their chemistry was undeniable, and their performances captivated audiences nationwide. Beyond their musical collaborations, Wagoner played a crucial role in mentoring Parton, helping her navigate the complexities of the music industry. However, as Parton's solo career began to soar, tensions arose, leading to a professional split in 1974. Despite their parting, the impact of their partnership endured, shaping the sound and direction of country music. Parton's heartfelt farewell song, I Will Always Love You, written about Wagoner, stands as a testament to their bond. Their legacy as a dynamic duo continues to influence and inspire generations of country music artists. Porter Wagoner's signature style, characterized by his flamboyant rhinestone suits and undeniable country charm, made him a fashion icon in the world of country music. His eye-catching outfits, often designed by the legendary tailor Nudie Cohn, featured intricate embroidery, sparkling rhinestones, and bold colors. These suits became Wagoner's trademark, setting him apart from other country artists of his time. His sartorial choices reflected his bold, unapologetically flashy personality, and deeply rooted in the traditions of country music. Wagoner's sense of style was more than just a fashion statement. It was a reflection of his commitment to entertainment and showmanship. His flashy suits helped to create a memorable visual identity that complemented his music's heartfelt storytelling and emotional depth. This unique blend of style and substance endeared him to fans and cemented his status as a country music legend. Wagoner's influence extended beyond his own wardrobe, inspiring future generations of artists to embrace bold fashion choices. His iconic rhinestone suits remain a symbol of classic country music, representing an era of elegance, charm, and authenticity that continues to resonate with audiences today. The Porter Wagoner Show, a beloved country music television program, was known for its on-stage performances, but behind the scenes, it was equally captivating. The show, which aired from 1960 to 1981, featured a host of talented musicians, comedians, and guest stars, all working together to create an engaging experience for viewers. Porter Wagoner, the show's charismatic host, was deeply involved in every aspect of production, from selecting musical numbers to coordinating guest appearances. His meticulous attention to detail and commitment to quality set high standards for everyone involved. The set was a bustling environment, filled with energy and creativity, where spontaneous jam sessions and rehearsals often took place. Regular cast members, including Dolly Parton and comedian Spec Rhodes, formed a close-knit family, sharing laughter and camaraderie. Wagoner's genuine warmth and hospitality created a welcoming atmosphere, making guest stars feel at home. Despite the occasional technical glitches and production challenges, the show's team worked seamlessly to deliver memorable episodes week after week. Behind-the-scenes stories from The Porter Wagoner Show reveal the dedication, talent, and passion that went into creating one of country music's most iconic and enduring television programs. Porter Wagoner played a significant role in shaping the Nashville sound, a style of country music that emerged in the late 1950s and early 1960s. This sound, characterized by smooth vocals, lush orchestration, and polished production, sought to broaden the appeal of country music beyond its traditional audience. Wagoner's music often blended traditional country elements, such as fiddle and steel guitar, with modern production techniques, creating a sound that was both authentic and contemporary. His songs, rich in storytelling and emotion, resonated with fans of classic country while appealing to a broader audience. Wagoner's approach to the Nashville sound was unique. He maintained the raw honesty of traditional country lyrics while embracing innovative arrangements and recording methods. His influence extended beyond his own music. As a television host and producer, he introduced audiences to other artists who embraced this evolving style. Wagoner's ability to bridge the gap between traditional and modern country music helped pave the way for future artists, ensuring the genre's continued growth and relevance. His contributions to the Nashville sound left a lasting impact on country music, solidifying his legacy as a key figure in its evolution. Porter Wagoner's role in launching Dolly Parton's career is one of the most significant mentorship stories in country music history. In 1967, Wagoner invited Parton to join his popular television show, The Porter Wagoner Show, as a regular performer. This opportunity provided Parton with a national platform to showcase her vocal talent and songwriting abilities. Wagoner recognized Parton's potential and took her under his wing, guiding her through the early stages of her career. He introduced her to key figures in the music industry, helped her secure a contract with RCA Records, and collaborated with her on several successful duets. Their partnership resulted in numerous hits, including The Last Thing on My Mind and We'll Get Ahead Someday, which established Parton as a rising star. Wagoner's support and mentorship were instrumental in helping Parton navigate the complexities of the music business. Although their professional relationship eventually ended as Parton's solo career soared, the impact of Wagoner's mentorship remained profound. Parton's subsequent success and global recognition are a testament to Wagoner's influence and encouragement. Their partnership is a reminder of the importance of mentorship in the music industry and its role in shaping iconic careers. Porter Wagoner is celebrated for a repertoire of memorable hits that have left an indelible mark on country music. His 1955 song, A Satisfied Mind, became one of his first major successes, capturing the essence of contentment and the simple joys of life. The song's relatable lyrics and Wagoner's heartfelt delivery resonated with listeners, making it a chart-topping hit. Another significant milestone in Wagoner's career was The Carroll County Accident, released in 1968. This song, a gripping tale of mystery and infidelity, showcased Wagoner's storytelling prowess and earned him a Grammy Award for Best Country Vocal Performance, Male. Other notable hits include Green, Green Grass of Home, which Wagoner popularized before it became a global standard, and Misery Loves Company, a #1 hit that solidified his place in country music. Wagoner's ability to convey deep emotion through his music, combined with his distinctive voice and storytelling talent, made these songs enduring favorites. His hits often explored themes of love, heartache, and everyday struggles, reflecting the experiences of his audience. Porter Wagoner's catalog of memorable songs continues to be celebrated, highlighting his legacy as one of country music's most influential artists. Porter Wagoner's life was not without its share of personal struggles, including a well-documented battle with depression. Despite his successful career and charismatic public persona, Wagoner faced dark periods marked by emotional turmoil and mental health challenges. His openness about his struggles with depression was rare for the time, particularly within the country music community. Wagoner's willingness to speak candidly about his mental health helped to destigmatize the issue and encouraged others to seek help. He found solace in his music, using it as an outlet for expressing his emotions and coping with his feelings. Songs like The Cold Hard Facts of Life and Skid Row Joe reflect the themes of hardship and despair that Wagoner faced personally. In addition to his music, Wagoner sought professional help and relied on the support of friends and loved ones to navigate his challenges. His resilience and determination to overcome his struggles are an inspiring aspect of his legacy. By confronting his depression, Porter Wagoner not only found a way to continue his career, but also set an example of strength and vulnerability that resonates with fans and fellow artists alike. Porter Wagoner was not only a talented singer and performer, but also a savvy businessman who made significant contributions to the country music industry. Beyond his success as an artist, Wagoner demonstrated a keen understanding of the business side of music. He was involved in various aspects of the industry, from producing television shows to managing artists. Wagoner's entrepreneurial spirit was evident in his creation of The Porter Wagoner Show, a long-running TV program that not only showcased his talents, but also provided a platform for other country artists to gain exposure. His role as a mentor to Dolly Parton further highlighted his business acumen, helping her navigate the complexities of the music industry and launching her into stardom. Wagoner's influence extended to his work with RCA Records, where he played a pivotal role in promoting and producing hit songs. He understood the importance of branding, utilizing his signature rhinestone suits and distinctive style to create a memorable image. Wagoner's business ventures, including his own publishing company, allowed him to maintain creative control over his work. His contributions as a businessman helped shape the landscape of country music, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. Porter Wagoner's association with the Grand Ole Opry was a defining aspect of his career, marking a lifelong love affair with the legendary institution. Wagoner made his Opry debut in 1957, quickly becoming a beloved regular performer, known for his engaging stage presence and memorable music. The Opry provided Wagoner with a platform to connect with fans, share his latest hits, and showcase his unique blend of traditional and contemporary country sounds. Over the years, Wagoner's performances at the Opry became highlights of the show, drawing in audiences with his charismatic personality and heartfelt storytelling. His flashy rhinestone suits and signature style made him a standout figure on the Opry stage, embodying the spirit of classic country music. Wagoner's commitment to the Opry extended beyond his own performances. He was a dedicated supporter of the institution, often helping to promote and preserve its legacy. Even in his later years, Wagoner continued to perform at the Opry, demonstrating his enduring passion for country music. His association with the Grand Ole Opry solidified his status as a country music icon, and his contributions to the institution remain an integral part of its history. Porter Wagoner's rhinestone suits are among the most iconic fashion statements in the history of country music. Designed by the legendary Nudie Cohn, these flamboyant outfits featured intricate embroidery, sparkling rhinestones, and bold colors, creating a striking visual identity for Wagoner. His style was a blend of traditional Western wear and Hollywood glamour, setting him apart from other artists of his time. The rhinestone suits became synonymous with Wagoner's persona, reflecting his commitment to showmanship and entertainment. His flashy attire was more than just a fashion choice. It was a symbol of his larger-than-life personality and his dedication to creating memorable performances. Wagoner's influence on country music fashion extended beyond his own wardrobe, inspiring future generations of artists to embrace bold and unique styles. His contribution to the genre's visual aesthetic helped shape the image of country music, making it more dynamic and visually engaging. Wagoner's rhinestone suits remain a lasting legacy, celebrated in exhibitions and remembered by fans. They symbolize an era of elegance and showmanship in country music, representing Wagoner's impact on the genre, both as a performer and a style icon. Porter Wagoner's impact on country music television shows is undeniable, as he set a standard that influenced future generations of artists and broadcasters. The Porter Wagoner Show, which aired from 1960 to 1981, was a groundbreaking program that brought country music to television screens across America. With its blend of live performances, comedy sketches, and guest appearances, the show created a format that would be emulated by many country music programs that followed. Wagoner's charismatic hosting style, combined with his genuine connection with the audience, made the show a success. His ability to seamlessly transition between performing, interviewing guests, and engaging in light-hearted banter set a benchmark for country music television. The show's format provided a platform for emerging artists to gain exposure, helping to launch careers and introduce new talent to the public. Wagoner's influence extended beyond his own show, as he demonstrated the potential for country music to thrive on television. His contributions to the genre's visibility and popularity paved the way for other iconic country music programs, such as Hee Haw and The Johnny Cash Show. Porter Wagoner's legacy in country music television remains a testament to his innovation and influence. Green, Green Grass of Home is one of Porter Wagoner's most beloved songs, known for its poignant lyrics and emotional depth. Originally written by Curly Putman, the song tells the story of a man returning to his childhood home only to realize that his homecoming is a dream, and he is actually on death row, awaiting execution. The powerful imagery and nostalgic themes resonated with listeners, making it an instant hit. Wagoner's recording of the song in 1965 brought it to the forefront of country music, showcasing his ability to convey deep emotion through his voice. His rendition captured the sadness and longing of the lyrics, making it a standout track in his discography. Green, Green Grass of Home became a chart-topping success, solidifying Wagoner's status as a leading figure in country music. The song's popularity led to numerous covers by other artists, including Tom Jones, who also found success with his version. Wagoner's interpretation of Green, Green Grass of Home remains a defining moment in his career, highlighting his storytelling prowess and his connection with themes of home, loss, and memory. The song continues to be cherished by fans of classic country music. While Porter Wagoner's collaboration with Dolly Parton is well known, his work with other artists also played a significant role in his career. Wagoner was known for his willingness to collaborate, often sharing the stage with fellow country musicians and lending his talents to various projects. His duets with Norma Jean, a former girl singer on The Porter Wagoner Show, produced hits like I'm Gonna Change Everything and We'll Get Ahead Someday, showcasing their vocal harmony and chemistry. Wagoner also collaborated with other prominent country artists, including Willie Nelson, George Jones, and Merle Haggard, blending his distinctive style with theirs. His work with gospel and bluegrass artists further demonstrated his versatility, as he recorded tracks with the Blackwood Brothers and the Oak Ridge Boys. These collaborations highlighted Wagoner's ability to adapt his style to different musical genres while maintaining his signature sound. His willingness to work with a diverse range of artists enriched his musical repertoire and expanded his influence in the country music industry. Porter Wagoner's collaborations beyond Dolly Parton reflect his openness to experimentation and his enduring impact on the genre. The Cold Hard Facts of Life is one of Porter Wagoner's most compelling and darkly narrative-driven songs. Released in 1967, the song tells the tragic story of a man who discovers his wife's infidelity and takes a chilling course of action. The lyrics unfold like a suspenseful drama, with the protagonist's mounting suspicion leading to a shocking conclusion. Wagoner's delivery of the song is haunting, his voice capturing the anguish and betrayal felt by the character. The song's gripping storyline and somber tone resonated with listeners, making it a hit on the country charts. Its success demonstrated Wagoner's talent for storytelling and his ability to tackle darker themes in his music. The Cold Hard Facts of Life became one of Wagoner's signature songs, showcasing his skill in blending traditional country music with narrative complexity. The song's impact extended beyond its initial release, influencing other country artists to explore more serious and mature themes in their work. Porter Wagoner's portrayal of a man's descent into despair and revenge remains a powerful example of the storytelling potential within country music, solidifying his reputation as a master of the genre. Porter Wagoner's influence on Dolly Parton's songwriting is a significant aspect of her development as an artist. When Parton joined The Porter Wagoner Show in 1967, she was already a talented songwriter, but Wagoner's mentorship helped refine her skills and expand her musical horizons. Wagoner's emphasis on storytelling and emotional depth in his own music provided Parton with a model to follow. He encouraged her to write songs that were personal, relatable, and rooted in real-life experiences. This guidance helped shape Parton's approach to songwriting, resulting in some of her most iconic hits, including Jolene and I Will Always Love You. Wagoner's support and belief in Parton's talent gave her the confidence to explore new themes and styles, pushing the boundaries of traditional country music. Their collaboration on duets further honed her abilities, as she learned to craft lyrics and melodies that complemented Wagoner's style while showcasing her own voice. Porter Wagoner's influence on Dolly Parton's songwriting left a lasting legacy, contributing to her evolution as one of country music's greatest songwriters. His impact on her career is a testament to the power of mentorship and artistic collaboration. Porter Wagoner's final years were marked by reflection, resilience, and a reaffirmation of his enduring legacy in country music. Even as he aged, Wagoner continued to perform and record, demonstrating his unwavering passion for the genre he loved. In 2002, he was honored with a well-deserved induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame, a testament to his contributions to the industry. Wagoner remained a regular performer at the Grand Ole Opry, where his presence was cherished by fans and fellow artists alike. His 2007 album, Wagon Master, produced by Marty Stewart, received critical acclaim, showcasing Wagoner's timeless voice and storytelling ability. The album was a return to his roots, blending traditional country sounds with contemporary influences, and it introduced Wagoner to a new generation of listeners. Despite health challenges, Wagoner maintained his commitment to his craft, performing at the Opry just months before his passing in October 2007. His final years were a celebration of a career that spanned over 5 decades, leaving a lasting impact on country music. Porter Wagoner's enduring legacy is reflected in his timeless songs, influential style, and the countless artists he inspired. Porter Wagoner's influence on modern country music artists is evident in the genre's continued emphasis on storytelling, authenticity, and visual presentation. Wagoner's ability to convey deep emotion through his music, combined with his engaging stage presence and signature rhinestone suits, set a standard for future generations. Artists like Brad Paisley, Keith Urban, and Carrie Underwood have cited Wagoner's impact on their work, particularly in his approach to narrative-driven songs that connect with audiences on a personal level. Wagoner's blend of